Alright, welcome back. Last session, session 102. I guess this could be considered a continuation of last session, but it is technically session 103. We are continuing the fight with one of the four evils. They dealt with the first stage of the first evil's boss fight, thus releasing, after the fact, the actual embodiment of the fourth evil, Gluttony, the avatar of Gluttony, TAO. As I'm gonna need two things for two people. Just gonna get right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Zora and Vincent, I need you to make me this save.
I'm gonna add a devil dice to it.
Go for it. Add a +2 to it. Okay. Zora, you just succeeded.
Okay, I almost figured.
Zora and Vincent, you failed.
Mm-hmm.
As with the body of Hashihime being destroyed being amalgamated, and their consciousness leaving this, I guess you could say, plane, the embodiments of love that they have eaten and devoured as of recently has swarmed out of their body, exploding outwards, almost as if ghosts of what you guys were. Vincent first off, Vincent, almost in an instant you are flooded with all your emotions back, or all your feeling of love back all at once, almost crippling you, stunning and paralyzing you from this immense feeling. And then the feelings you had in the moments when you didn't have this emotion, they make you feel sick to your stomach as you are incapacitated until the start of your next turn. Oh, until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
You can make a save at the start of your turn, same save, to fight against it, to do something, and break the effect. But unless you don't, then you just until the end of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you're incapacitated. Zora, you get all your emotions back in the same way that Vincent did, but you are able to measure yourself well enough that you're not incapacitated by this sudden rush of emotions and love that you felt. As I gotta also roll some damage.
Oh, the feeling of love, it burns!
Not a d20. Vincent, you take 62 points of force damage, psychic damage, sorry. Do you resist psychic?
I do not.
Okay. I think Zora, you resist psychic.
Zora does.
Thank you, Guile.
Yeah. So you'll take 15 points of psychic damage, as the feedback still gets you, unfortunately. As you look back at your thoughts and your actions that you had before, and the words you spoke back at the village, and you want to have a moment of reflection, but before that can even happen,
Zora wants to throw up at what she was planning to do.
apologies, before you even get the chance, It is Tao Tai's turn.
Okay. Bring it on, you big bitch.
No, he will. Alright. Tao Tai. He is going to make 4 attacks. He's gonna make.
Is he affected by any of the same effects that the previous one was?
No.
Shit. I thought not, but
Yeah.
thought I should ask.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey.
How far are you failing? You're just within his range. He's gonna make an attack against you failing.
Okay.
With a ravenous bite. That is a hit.
Okay. I will be reducing this damage.
Okay. I'm guessing using the Iron Body thing?
Okay. So I will just roll a d8 plus 4. So I will be reducing it by 12.
Okay. Minus 12. And I roll this damage. You take 40. As it
Yikes.
bites down at you, you need to make your strength save. Did that go to you?
Yep.
As its head lurches down towards you.
Okay. Really don't want to fail this. That's a 15.
You know that it's not official.
Yeah, I know that. 'Cause this thing's saves are ridiculous. I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
And try and roll that again.
Just roll
Do you want me to just,
no, just
roll that, or
just roll it?
Okay. All right. In that case, as a reaction.
Oh, Iron Body's not a reaction. You're right. Go ahead.
Didn't want to do this.
Self-curse.
Yeah, I'm gonna self-curse.
And I believe it's a D6 for every... or times.
Well, it is a D6 times the number of times the amount that I failed it by. So, how much did I fail it by?
0. Where is it? Found like that. Failed by 7.
Yikes! But we will try and power through that. As let me target myself here. Well, actually, no. I just need to roll that in chat with no target in particular. What the fuck? Why did it?
It's 3.
Okay.
It's because of the, I'm guessing you have an effect on you that's doing more damage, right?
Okay. So I will be taking 21.
Yeah, back to scale.
Ah. Yeah. As it tries to grab
Is that
her,
how that
failing.
works? Is it like times it, or is it you deal number of d6s to yourself?
I can reread it.
You... Yeah.
See the saving throw that you would otherwise fail, but in exchange take 1d6 points of irreducible damage multiplied by the difference between your
Yeah.
failed save result and the DC it failed to beat.
Because you said times, and like, is that act like for dice, or is that like the number? Just want to make sure. So as you get bitten down by this
Oh,
thing.
wait. I'm gonna cast this at 3rd level because I didn't see the thing that it does on higher levels.
Oh, yeah?
I reduce it by 5 for each level above 1st.
So you get back 10?
Yep.
Cool,
It'll
give yourself 10
be-
hit points back.
I will give myself 10 hit points.
As it bites down on you, you feel like it's trying to drag you inside of its mouth, but you're able to use your agile. As you think you're about to get dragged in, you slash your spear against your skin or whatever you choose to do to get away from it and get out of its mouth. As then it looks down at you, it turns around, and it's going to attack Shilong twice with his claw.
There.
Two. Devouring claw.
Did I use my reaction yet? I don't know if I have.
I'll say no. That'd be nice.
Alright, did it hit?
You did.
I'm gonna use Bronze Dragon Plays with Water.
Okay.
Eight, 12, 7, added on to, I believe, 23.
30 AC, let's go.
30
And that's
AC.
That's for this attack with you. You're able to hold down its claw just as it's about to hit down at you, as you feel like you're safe when the claw comes in from the side. He's gonna attack
Oh
you
wait,
again.
I get the punch.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on. Gotta target this bad boy. Am I talking it? I think I am.
You're not. Now you are. Oh, no. Now you are. Additional damage.
Well, I thought you said I was. Oh wait. Oh no. I'm sorry. Might be.
You hit. I'll deal that 32 to it. Okay. As it does so, you strike at its hand as it flies up in the air as it brings out another claw down at you.
Alright.
That one's a hit.
Alright.
You take 29 points of damage as it slashes against your chest. And then it's going to rear up its weird tail-like body. Alex is just walking in this session. They're going to make a tail attack against. They're going to make a tail attack against Zora.
Why? I'm not doing.
And it hits Zora.
Of course. Naturally.
As you take 24 points of damage, Zora, I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Uh-oh.
This is against being prone. Now 20, that's 1. You're fine.
The low stage strong, or the fucking Zora's strongest there is.
And that's. I don't. Fucking saves. If you're not 20 a save, I think it should be fucking critical success if you succeed. So let you succeed.
That's up to you, man.
I'm letting you succeed. Just letting you succeed. You gotta read the thing. Alright, and do the shockwave of the tail slamming down. Vincent, I'm gonna have you roll something. But you're incapacitated, so I think you fail.
No. It's when I'm paralyzed.
Okay.
I auto fail.
Alright.
Oh,
You fail.
yeah.
as also the clone of Alex gets dispersed and shredded, as you're going to be taking some bludgeoning damage.
Wait, am I still weak to this shit? I think I am.
Oh shit, that shouldn't have been on you, Shilong. Sorry, my bad. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
That was on you for some reason.
Give me back my HP.
I'm getting it back to you. Sorry, that's a card. That should be much worse. Alright, there you go. Alright. Yeah, you take 29 points of damage, Vincent, as it slams down in your body as you get crushed and pushed into the ground. Or as this wave of force of just air slams into your chest, hitting you. And it's going to use an extra action to cast a spell.
Oh, 2 turns and an extra action? It's Christmas!
Yeah. As you see its mouth open, as you see it reach a hand inside of its mouth, as it pulls it out, some type of weird orb with a symbol on it. This orb seems to be very reminiscent to the orb that is in Alex's gauntlet, as it crushes it as it begins to cast a spell.
You.
Zora? Well, I'm just gonna do it.
Counterspell,
Dragon?
lady?
Do I have that prepared?
No!
Oh my god.
Shut up! I do have
No,
that
it's
prepared.
fair.
Okay.
It's fair. It's fair. But counterspell is never there when you need it. It's the
Yeah,
joke.
it's the biggest like, oh really?
Yes, I will counterspell.
All right, roll me that intelligence check. You have to get a 17 or above. Ah.
I do.
On the die.
As you see, it crushed this orb as it begins to swirl around Alex. As Alex, you feel this tremendous pressure building around you as you feel like you're being crushed by gravity, compressed. As Zora, you wave your hand. How do you flavor this appearance? Since you haven't done a counterspell in such a long time, what does it look like?
Yep. She's like, Zora like traces like a magic circle in front of her, and almost like the shadow of a black cat like almost like fires out from it and like sort of like almost toys with the spell as it flies past, like changing its properties and eventually just like causing it to fizzle and decay. Like
you see as you see as you throw out this shadow, it takes the form of Cheshire and Voto as they begin to toss this magic energy around like a ball of yarn as it destroys and gets disintegrated like confetti. As you stop the spell, it's once a day, crush. As that is its turn. Yep, that is everything we can do. Action, bonus action. Well, action, does extra action. Yep, as layer action. Layer action. Where are you?
Isn't that on initiative count 20?
Yep. You guys rolled so well that you guys all went above initiative count 20 except Phelan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're also above initiative count 20.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that they were also above initiative count 20.
Their initiative count 23.
Okay. So they have a lower dex than Zora.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It is going to use reality digestion as its layers begins to shift and change. It can choose a foe within 30 foot radius of its range. Oh, that's funny. It is going to choose this area, this radius like sphere right here as its area begins to like get moist and almost like the air itself is trying to eat you. For the time being, until the start of this until next initial time 20, that area is difficult terrain, including the air, and all healing effects are half for 1 minute. And when you watch this back, you're gonna see me reading it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!" You're gonna see all the stuff I'm gonna do. But that's initiative count 20. All right, Phelan.
All right, I'm failing.
Did you feel? Oh, did you get the ping for the save?
No.
Hold on. Phelan, as you start your turn within 60 feet of Tao Tai, its aura triggers Hunger Incarnate. I'm gonna need you to roll this. So I'm gonna need you to succeed. And not because it's
Okay.
like a really bad effect, it's an annoying effect, which is worse.
Okay. DC 22?
Yep.
Okay. Have a reaction.
You do have a
However,
reaction.
I have
You have to
very
roll.
little health.
I'll also,
I'm
this is a big boss
thinking
fight.
about.
This is a big boss fight. For anyone that has inspiration left, they can lend it out to people who need it. I'll be generous in that fact. So, for those who have any inspiration left, you can lend
That
it
is
out.
only Shilong.
It's only Shilong?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Well, that's safe.
Yeah. Okay. That's a fail.
It is a fail.
Oh, wait a minute. Why am I not being targeted? Oh, sorry, I blanked out.
Oh, because it's
Uh,
only happens
Hey,
on your turn.
hey,
okay.
Han, can I take it alone?
You
They
want
need
alone?
inspiration.
Yeah, you can take mine.
Okay,
I have two.
thank you. Thank you. I will just roll another wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It's no use if I'm dead. I'll put a devil dice into this.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Amazing.
They're not
Incredible.
flying.
That's good, Matt.
Alright.
You succeeded.
As usual, the devil dice didn't fucking matter.
You did not. You know, I'll be really nice. You keep that Delta. Legit.
You know what?
Legit.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
keep
take it.
You feel as though you just being near this creature makes you hungry. But you also understand mind over matter, your time and your training. You, who has embodied a sense of, I guess the word is selfishness, knows that hunger is a very steep and dangerous slope. You steel yourself as you're now immune to hungering incarnate 24 hours. You'll now be making the save
Yay!
again.
Okay. So, because of circumstance, I am immune to. I am immune to. Love the last bit on that sub. Okay, I am immune to difficult terrain.
Yep.
So what I will be doing is I'm going to go here, out of this area,
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, before I do,
Okay.
I'm gonna devil trigger just in case there's an effect when I leave.
Okay. So you steal yourself as you double trigger? You put the effect on yourself
with my action,
Yeah.
I am going to devil trigger.
Yeah.
Sorry, gotta find it. I don't use it very often. Okay.
No, it
Sheriff
isn't.
Ferry. What the fuck? Everything went black.
Oh, sorry, I changed the token. My bad. Let me just. Why does it happen when I change the token?
Because sight is associated with tokens.
Off of the token.
Weird. My bad. I'll warn you next time. Also, remember to put the recharge effect on after you get out of dojo.
Oh, after?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's after.
Okay, so that's that effect, and then I'm gonna move there.
As you get off the bridge, you notice that there's no effect, nothing, no save, nothing. But you notice that the water itself has turned into almost like a sea of lost souls of like hungering beings of some kind. A myriad of like a miasma of people screaming out for food.
Got it. Alright. I am going to then action surge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast a good old heal on myself.
Okay. Before you do that, and you are casting the spell, yes?
I'm using an item, but it technically also counts as casting the spell, so it can't be counterspelled if that's what you're asking.
Nope, not counterspell.
Alright.
It's only used once per round. It's gonna do it. It is going to use a feature known as Endless Hunger.
Uh-huh.
Telltale consume anything doing magic once per round when it... Oh, no, you're fine. It has to be targeted. You're safe. Continue.
Okay. Alright, lovely. We're just gonna put a good old 70 health on myself.
Yeah. You hold the
alright.
rod as you finesse it as it heals you.
Yep. And, because it says casting a spell, I get to use my fucking,
The thing.
yeah, my thing. Yeah, okay. And, because it counts as casting a spell, I'm going to use this as Jormungandr. I'm going to make 2 attacks with Jormungandr. Wabah, 1.
Oh, you're not targeting it?
Oh, my bad.
But I got onto it. Did the Jormungandr effects drop? Yes, it did. Cool. The impact spell will drop. That misses.
Yeah. That misses.
As you
Well,
strike
in that
into
case,
it, its body seems to be made of mostly hair, weirdly enough, as it sort of just passes through.
Okay, I'm gonna use reverse causality.
Okay. You hit.
So I hit. You can choose to activate reverse causality. Has legendary resistances or similar powers that prevent critical effects. This hit bypasses them, but still deals normal damage unless otherwise specified. Okay. Okay. So I will hit, and I will use a combat maneuver for a disorienting blow. Specifically the one that makes it so it can only attack once per turn. So I will put that on myself. That on him, and then that on myself. And... need to make sure I'm not missing anything else. I forgot to do that, but that is too late. I do need to mark that off. Okay, and, yeah. Okay, I just need to roll the die there.
You strike into it.
Okay.
Deal your damage. By the way,
That is 31 damage.
yeah, by the way, last session, because Sebi accidentally did more damage than he was supposed to, they had temporary hit points.
Okay. I am going to then, with my second attack... Oh wait, that's an action. Okay. No, I won't be able to do that then. Okay, I'm gonna put Impacted Scale on myself.
Okay.
And then with my second attack, I am going to use Heart Piercer. Actually, wait, does this even require an attack? Guardian Style. Okay, yeah. Okay. Equal to the number of devil dice you choose to spend. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna use Guardian Style.
Okay.
To make 8 attacks. And on the first... no, I'll wait to use Heart Piercer. But I am going to start making these attacks.
Okay.
So that is 1,
Hit.
28. Oh, I will, rather than rolling them all, I will roll them all at the end and just start rolling, like, which attacks hit.
Okay.
Okay, so that I have 7 more attacks.
Alright.
1,
That's a miss.
I will use Reverse Causality. I think that I hit. That is... There's a once per turn thing on that, right?
I thought
No,
there was.
there's not.
There's not. Alright. Okay.
Okay, so 6,
Hit.
5, Reverse Causality,
Okay.
4,
Hit.
3, Reverse Causality,
Rolls a 3, gets an 18 for an attack. Good God.
Devil Trigger, baby.
Yeah.
2,
Hit.
1,
Miss.
and Reverse Causality. That is all of Reverse Causality's uses.
Mm-hmm.
But because I hit all my attacks, gain a devil dice, and really wish I'd used Whirlwind Weapon at some point before this, but no use regretting.
Yep, roll the attacks.
So, Impacted Scale.
They rolled ones. This would be 2.
So I need to roll for the 21 next.
Okay.
Fuck! Totally forgot to do Heart Piercer. Is it okay if I do that on the last attack?
What does it say? Heart Piercer.
Once per turn, you cause Jormungandr to aim, and when you make an attack with Jormungandr on this turn, add 1d10 to the attack roll. On a hit, this target suffers the attack's normal effects and must make a DC con save.
So you have to call it before you make the attack. I'm gonna say no. Since you're
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So I rolled that.
Oh, another impact to scale.
And then for the 26 now. For the 18.
Okay.
For the 28.
How many impact skills you have on you? I think you got one more.
5, so I'm at max.
Okay.
I think. Let me double check.
You have.
I believe it's up to your proficiency.
You have 1, 2.
Max amount of extra damage it can get is equal to your
5.
proficiency.
Yep,
Yeah.
you're a max.
So okay, so 28. 18. 26. 24. And that is all of those attacks.
How many attacks did you make? You made 8.
In total, 9.
9?
Including the first attack of my attack action.
Okay.
And then
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, just counting. You're good. I want to make sure you got all of them. Alright.
and then with my Devil Trigger action, I'm going to use Blade of Eden.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I'm just gonna make one more attack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Heart Piercer on this one.
Okay.
So I need to put that effect on myself. That did click. Okay. $25?
You needed it to hit.
Alright, sick. As it needs to make a con save.
Okay. It fails.
Okay. Let me... Target suffers the attack's normal effects and must make a con save. Failed save the next time damage is dealt with Jormungandr against the target, the damage is not maximized. Yeah. So because I didn't use it on that last one, I don't get it on this one. But my next attack with Jormungandr will get it.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Well, let me deal the damage.
Right. Whack.
Whack.
You know how much damage
Alright.
you dealt to it?
How much?
Over 200.
Yeah,
There
that
is
makes sense.
269.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Is that your turn?
and as my bonus action, I am going to use Second Wind.
Okay.
Fuck, I was meaning to talk to you about Second Wind, but that's a thing I forgot to do, and now I will suffer for it. So I heal 10.
Cool. Alright. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a devilish action.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Sorry, I thought I was on the bridge. I land.
Okay, you land? Cool. He's going to use a devilish action. He's going to do Hair of Heaven's Descent. You see as the Tao Tai's hair begins to grow endlessly, sweeping across the entirety of the bridge, as it's going to shoot up to 5 targets. Oh yeah, the doggy's dead.
Really glad Alex is invisible right now.
She's not.
I am not.
You're not?
She is not. She attacked at the end of her last turn, and she.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I've been visible since the start of my last turn. Yeah.
Yep. She's
Okay. Fuck. I thought I heard something about invisible a little bit ago.
Oh, I was checking to see if she was still visible. Alright, so bap, 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 bap. Wait, what? Oh, it is turning. Cool. Cool. Make me this.
Alright.
I didn't realize I was muted.
Dick
I fucked
save.
that up so bad. Oh my god. I had a whole plan last week. Oh.
Yep.
We love a whole plan.
Yep. I had a whole ass
Anyway,
plan.
throw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to remind you by typing out the whole thing, and it's like, all right.
I did remember the parts that you the parts that you typed were very, very useful as a reminder. Thank you.
Han, due to your evasion, you just jump. Due to Shield's evasion, she just his radiant energy, his body burns the hair around him, unable to be touched.
Yeah.
That was a wisdom save, not a dex save.
That was a dex save.
It was a dex save.
What was the deck save?
Yeah, it was a dex save. It was a dex save.
It was a dex save? Oh, it was a dex save.
Yeah, it was a dex save. As those who fail, they're going to
That's why I
take.
was.
I take half.
Fuck,
for
because
the
I was
evasion.
planning on taking the dodge
Right, you
action.
take half of the evasion. I don't know why it's not personal. So let me give you back. Sorry, Seb. That was my fuck.
Holy fuck.
Give yourself back. I'll give you something back.
Thank you.
Bullet.
But you'll take 34 points of damage and strained.
Oh, a bit. Oh wait.
Yeah.
So that was a physical attack. Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Yep, that was a physical attack.
Fire shield.
What does fire shield do?
Well, let me just read verbatim so I don't mess things up. But I basically I have a fire shield on me. Like I made sure to note that.
I remember.
I believe that only works for attack rolls, I'm pretty sure. Not for
yeah.
saving
When you're being
throws.
grappled, there's an effect.
Whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, the shield erupts with flames, and they take 2d8 fire damage or 2d8 cold damage, depending on what shield. Which I went with the warm shield because I didn't see why not.
Yeah. This is not a
Doesn't it
melee
have
attack.
a thing for if you're being grappled?
No, it does not.
It does
No.
not.
What
No.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's strange, but it is what it is.
And even
I'm sorry.
You call my choice of spell bad? Trust me, I've been told that the entire campaign.
No, it's not.
no, he's
This
talking
was-
about fire shield. No, he's talking about fire shield because he also had it.
Yeah, this is a spell that is a part of the subclass, and it's only circumvented by the fact that you have Shadow Moil that helps.
Yeah. To be fair, I originally did have fire shield my own volition.
Oh.
That's not excusable though. That part I can't excuse. So yes, you guys are restrained. You are grappled and restrained in that spot until at the start of your turn. You can make a strength check or strength saving throw to break free. Not check. That'd be me. Strength saving throw. As that's second devil's action, and now it has a second turn. Its second turn, I believe, can only make one attack.
Yep.
Okay. It looks to you, Phelan.
Did I not put it on there? Oh no, I did put it on there. It's just not on that.
Yeah, it's bad. It's gonna. It looks to you fail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's gonna go and it's gonna bite you, Phelan.
Okay.
What's your AC?
Thanks.
19.
You want double trigger? Right. Yeah.
Oh, also,
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Double
just,
trigger doesn't give a
uh,
bonus to
I
AC.
keep thinking that your devil trigger helps. It doesn't anymore. It hits.
It doesn't.
It hits. I was like, why does it? It hits. I'm sorry.
why does that? Okay. So
Wait, what's going on? Why'd you roll?
that's
save?
weird. I don't know why it said this. Oh, right, because I'm restrained. So
Hmm.
just trying to say, I should have had advantage because of Escape Artist on that.
Oh, okay. What was your? Just roll d20.
No problem. No.
Not a one.
No.
But
No
yes,
problem.
that gets you that, I'll try to remember that for next time. But yes, that gets you.
Mhm.
And you're gonna take this damage. You take 33 points of damage, and I'm gonna make you roll a strength saving throw.
Wait a second.
Wait,
Hold on. Wait just a tick.
Okay, we're waiting.
This is grapple, so like this is grappling restraint, correct?
For what you guys are, yes.
Yeah. Getting knocked prone. Never mind.
Yeah, you took it of a trick.
Quick flip.
Yeah, no, it's when you get knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, did you make that save, Phelan? Sure. Sure.
We will see. How much should I take?
You took 33.
Oh boy. Yep, that's about what I thought would happen.
You are no
I'm gonna-
longer.
Third level.
Oh, are you going to?
I'm gonna self-sacrifice.
Such a perfect spell for Phelan.
Self-curse.
You should call it self-sacrifice now. Actually, I like that name better.
If I was able to use it on other people, I might.
Fair, you know, maybe.
It would be too broken. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'd just make it a level higher, or I'd make it levels higher, or a third level. A thought for the future for me, for future devs.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it at third level
Okay.
because why
Yeah.
not? So I will D6. How much did I beat it by? Or did I fail it by? I assume 4.
Yeah, 4. You know the DC by now.
Of course, this is when I roll high. Alright, I take 14. Because I cast it at
subtract
third
it by
level.
10. Yes, it's subtracted by 10. Okay. You gonna do yourself the damage, or do you want me to?
I'll give myself the damage.
Alright.
Christ. Of course, this is where I roll high.
It's a gamble.
Yeah.
And
But no, Phelan, as she's about to be pulled into this thing's maw, she rips her arm away at detriment to her arm itself.
Yeah. Phelan, I need you to.
And
roll
the
me-
blood kind of burns away in a pinkish magic.
Yeah. There's no real blood. It's, every time you bleed, it's sort of. Well, very faintly, there's like a very sweet blood, but in the Devil Trigger state, it flakes away like soccer petals almost. And Phelan, I need you to roll me D100.
Don't do this to me, Dad.
Phelan, guess what? I need you to roll really low. I need you to roll really low. Or else I can't do the thing I want to do. Yeah, you did it. There was never a doubt in my mind. Holy shit, she fucking did it. She fucking did it.
Presence concealment.
Phelan, for the briefest of moments, as you're fighting this beast, this creature beyond, like, this natural disaster, effectively, you feel something from very, very far away. I can't tell you what's happening. Something's happening.
I'm being prepared for Nidhogg.
Also, make you roll that save for this disorienting blow.
Disorienting blow? Right, yeah. Fuck, because it has a second turn. That's...
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
You know how hard yeah, it is. It's 2 turns suck. But it does give the point across as things really strong.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find it.
I could just roll it. It's a wisdom save? Or
Oh, I found it.
Okay.
Oh. I didn't realize how low the DC for this was.
Wait, really? Doesn't it go off of your...
It goes off my strength, and I don't have any focus or anything
So
to
guess
increase
what?
that.
It just succeeded. It almost failed, as a matter of fact, but it succeeded.
Okay, got it.
Surprisingly, this thing doesn't have a wisdom. Who would have guessed? It's no longer disoriented. Perfection. Let's get that shit off of it. Get the fuck off of it. Alright, back to the top. Round 3. Alex.
Okay, so I'm going to immediately use Hono number 2, control burst movement.
Okay.
As while I'm held by the hair, I am going to begin just
what?
Control burst movement.
No, what action is it to cast?
Bonus action.
Alright, continue. No, never mind. Either way. No, this is something else. You have to make me that strength save.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
Oh, you're just gonna disappear.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So I pass, I think.
You did. Don't worry.
Yeah, but as Alex just takes a moment, and just remembers what her brother told her, remember what Shion was trying to teach her, and then sparks begin to form around her as the hair just tries to grab her tighter, but she isn't there anymore. As
effectively flash.
Yeah.
Where you going?
I'm standing at its maw, and just staring down into its gullet. Let us see if you bleed.
Are you stupid? No, feed me. I'm hungry anyway. As you stare down into it, it's almost an endless void.
She just turns around. I sincerely hope the two of you intend to get me out. As she just looks back at Zora and Vincent. See you soon. As she just disappears, and a flicker of flame is just slowly fading off into its gullet.
So, not even just slowly fading off, as soon as you jump in, it's almost as if it's snuffed out. A vacuous darkness envelops it instantaneously. And anyone that can sense Alex, or could sense Alex in the first place, no longer senses Alex. It's as if she has died. Because Alex, I also need you to do something for me.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make this.
Hmm. 16.
16. Unfortunately,
I have nothing I can do. Yeah.
Alex, as you jump inside this thing's mouth, your body almost feels like it's disintegrating. As I gotta roll some dice against you. You are on a very, very finite clock, my friend. As you take 38 points of acid damage. As you're going to be taking this damage at the start of each of your turns while inside this thing's mouth.
Alright.
But that was your bonus action. Do you use your action for anything else while inside this thing's stomach?
Well, I imagine I will get to wherever I'm going later.
Alex, there's something... I have a question for you, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember of what Daedalus said to you when you jumped inside this thing's mouth? Or what you'd have to do? This is me
I would have
asking,
to...
This is not even me asking Alex. This is me asking you, Seti. What do you remember?
Asking me?
Yes. This is also
That I would have...
Roxy, Alex's knowledge. I'm asking you, what do you remember?
I remember that I would have to find something inside and cut it open, like piercing a bag of holding. It would spew everything out.
Yes. Now, this is me, the DM. I need you to make me a perception check with disadvantage. The DC is...
With disadvantage?
The DC will progressively get lower, but it is a very hard DC right up the gate.
Okay.
Do you want to try and use anything you have to try and get rid of disadvantage, or give you a bonus?
Yes. I have Devil Sight for 1.
Okay.
Advantage on hearing and smell for
Devil Sight is magical
2.
darkness, correct?
Devil Sight, yes, magical darkness.
I have to read a thing. Okay, keep talking, sorry. I'm just looking up the thing.
I also, on top of that magical darkness, because of Skulker, even when I would be in like the darkest of darks, because I have Devil Sight and Skulker, I don't have disadvantage on perception checks.
Okay. I'll give
So, in case that helps.
I just want to... This place is almost similar to Maddening Darkness, which is why I asked.
Understood.
So I'll just let you roll flat.
Alrighty
Also,
then.
can you guys see Alex's token on the board?
We can.
You can?
Yeah. It's in the bottom right corner of the Avatar of Gluttony's space.
Cool. I'll move here.
Alright, well,
now.
roll the... No, roll it.
Yeah, roll it. What'd you get?
19.
Thank you. As you are sailing through this endless darkness, I need you to roll me d4.
Into the tower?
No, just roll d4.
1.
Choose one of your mental stats and reduce it by 1. And mark down what your mental stats are.
Alright.
As you sail through this darkness, you begin to, depending on which stat you're freaking out about.
Charisma.
Charisma. You almost begin to disassociate as you wonder if this was the proper choice, but you have something you need to do as you keep saying you have something you need to do, something you need to do. Alex, that is going to be your turn.
Alright, so that was my action.
That was your action.
Question? Okay.
She only heals 6. As it's your turn, Han. Oh, Han's gone.
Sorry, I'm muted.
Han's back.
Alright, well, I guess I'll move up.
Yeah. You walk up.
I walk up. Alright, and alright, I'll be down 4 dice, and yeah, I'm gonna start punching the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, you're like right next to it. It's that big. Right, cool.
Yeah.
Like the red square around it is where its body is.
Yeah. Alright, first attack.
Okay. That's a miss.
I was gonna focus him.
You can still focus aim even though it's a miss.
Yeah.
uh,
You know, 25 hits.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, that's better.
Too
Okay.
late. Okay. Give yourself one back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? No, it's fine.
23.
Yep. You punch him. Just gotta make sure everything. The fire that you strike him with, even though it is hellfire,
Yeah.
something happens. As you hit
What
him with
happened?
hellfire before, and his turns come around, he has adapted to your hellfire.
Squint my eyes. Alright. So, does it resist it?
Yes.
Alright. Ba.
Since you
So
were the
those
first
are
person to hit him, he adapted to you like just like that.
If I can adapt it, I was like, rada. Anyway, I am going to. That was my first attack. My devilish action. I'm gonna fucking mouth beam this motherfucker.
Okay.
Where is the thing? Where is it? There it is. Critical fracture.
Is
26.
that it? You notice that the radiant energy from your helical fracture singes this thing's body. It does not like radiant energy.
Ooh.
Don't like radiant. Well, you know what time it is. Time to switch to radiant.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Where's my elemental strikes? They're not as Icarus. Where are my fucking elemental strikes? Yeah, man. Wait, where are they? Damn it. I'm looking for my. There they are. Okay. Alright. Gonna go for an unarmed kick attack.
Okay.
That's a crit.
Yes, it is.
Alright. Next thing I'm gonna do is Iron Fist Strike. Go. Apply. That. Then radiant damage. Alright. Then Imperial Blows. Go. Then third attack.
That's it.
That's the strike. More radiant. Wait, why was that just one?
Did you put the effect on you? You didn't put the effect on you.
I didn't.
So this will be it. So 8.
Alright. Last Fury of Blows.
Yep.
Hits.
Nice.
My turn.
Alright. So now I'll have to make a decision here.
Flurry of light kicks.
I have to make a decision here. This is a big one. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. At the end of your turn, it's third devilish action. As his mouth opens up, blooming like a lotus flower, towards you, Shilong. It is going to make you almost like a vortex. As you hear a scream that almost seems like the world is about to end, like the world is being torn apart. It's gonna make you roll a saving throw.
Really hope you got double dice, buddy.
Don't worry. That shit's con.
Oh my God,
Use double dice, please.
What if I'm him? What if
Go ahead and be him.
I'm right here.
What if? But you know what?
You know what we'll say
You know what?
afterward? He was him.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, cause like.
Oh my God. Well.
So yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration that I have.
Alright, yeah. Do it again.
Might wanna, you know.
You're
So I'm gonna spend a
him.
devil dice to add four
Sure, man.
devil dice to
Yeah,
this.
okay. Roll 4. Roll 4 d4s. Thought you were him. What happened?
Don't worry, Wolf. Don't worry, Wolf. Your hidden status is still intact.
Look, I need to make 2 saves to even get my turn.
I did not roll the thing.
At 173 wounds. Don't worry.
I didn't.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's broken. Just roll 44.
44. That'd be 20.
20.
Oh.
That's a no for me.
Just short.
Yeah.
That's a no for me, dog.
Joe, can I have inspiration?
No one has any
I would,
inspiration.
man. I really would. I'm
So-
sorry.
I want my inspiration back. Fuck you.
So you're him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need you to repay the loan now.
Yeah.
You just said you're him. You're fine.
And
Anyway, take all this.
oh, this is gonna hurt.
I mean, you do have the most HP here, so you are about the only person who can take this.
You
I'm
take
still alive.
92 points of damage, and you are immediately you are under the effects of the banishment spell as you are sucked into his mouth.
Oh my god!
As you are swallowed.
Not Phelan.
Yep.
All that time, Daz was thinking about it was entirely just a...
Yeah,
do I go with
that's,
the
that's
joke?
exactly
Like,
I was like, this could be...
Like, they're both threats. I could go for either one of them. But do I really want to continue the Phelan
with the
banishment trend?
go with the meme, or go with the one who can just radiant punch me. Oh.
And you are swallowed, so you are also, at the start of your turn, going to be taking some acid damage.
Yeah, I passed by Alex.
You don't actually. You don't see Alex at all, actually. You appear in an area that is almost like... It feels as if you are... The best thing I can say is that it feels like you've died.
Oh, sick.
Or-
No, I haven't. I'm not in the graveyard.
Or... This is as close to the graveyard as you've ever been just being alive. Secondly, this is as close as you ever have felt to being in the eye of a storm. If that makes sense.
I hear the eye of the storm is the most peaceful part.
It is. It's very peaceful.
No, it's not. There's fucking acid here.
You don't feel that. You just, you know.
We see. I didn't say not. It wasn't dangerous. I said it was peaceful.
Vincent, Shilong is gone. Alex jumped into its mouth. This thing looks at you. There are 3 people on the field right now.
Well, currently I'm incapacitated and restrained.
Well, first you have. Oh yeah, fuck. First you have to. First, make me that wisdom save.
It's a charisma
charisma
save.
Sorry, charisma. Oh right, I'm an idiot. You guys have been starting your turn within its aura. I gotta make you guys roll that save too.
So which save am I making first?
Make that charisma save first.
No.
That is a
An
what?
18. That's an 18.
Oh, you went with the 18? Yeah. So
I'm 7 incapacitated.
yeah.
How many of these saves have we actually succeeded, guys? I'm so curious.
Not a lot.
Hey, man. Bad.
So what's the... Yeah. 23.
You are not. You can no longer be affected by a hunger incarnate, so you are fine. Sheila, I'm just gonna roll this against you now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. There you go. Just roll that, Sheila. Han. Okay. Cool. You're okay. So I get to show what this does now, but it doesn't really matter. Han, you have 1 level of exhaustion as you are hungry.
Oh, 20 the fuck. Ah, damn.
Yup.
GC 22s.
Alright, so 1 level of exhaustion. Alright.
Alright, you are also that. You got swallowed. Alright. Yeah, 1 level of exhaustion. Vincent, so
Yep.
you're incapacitated for your turn.
Yep.
Your turn ends. You're no longer incapacitated, but you're still restrained.
Vincent is... fucking... boiling. He is furious right now. This thing is treating him like a fucking joke.
Yep.
It made you forget your
love.
girlfriend.
Now
and your
that
sister.
if I get a turn, I'm holding nothing back. I don't care if I die in the process.
It made you forget.
I'm not going to be either.
It made you forget your love for your sister. It made you forget the love, newfound love you have for Kaya.
Yeah.
The love and
I
respect
almost
you
said
have
some
for your-
very bad things.
Yeah, the love and respect you have for friends around you.
Hey, Void, you want to make a deal?
Wait till your turn. Zora.
So I am restrained currently.
You are.
But
So-
you make a strength
Strength
save at the
save.
start of your turn.
Yes, make me that strength save. No.
So Daz, if I misty step, will I be unrestrained?
Yeah.
Let's not bullshit around here.
I said
This
yeah.
is why, and this is why, magic users, if you ever have the chance, take Misty Step. This is how you not die.
Correct. Yeah, we'll just we will turn into some wispy smoke with a outline of a smug expression as I go over here.
Okay.
Just because I can move, so I might as well. And as I come out of like my misty state, like there's almost explosion of power. Zora also devil triggers.
All right. All right. Unclick your token, by the way.
Oh, yep. Oh,
Yeah. Back. All right. Cool.
alright, I gotta apply the fancy schmancy devil trigger ability. Yeah.
All right. This explosion of energy perforates through the area.
Okay, let's get down to business.
Defeat the Huns.
Yeah.
I was literally singing that song while muted.
Let's start with a classic. I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt at him.
All right. Shoot him with a lightning bolt.
A 5th level lightning bolt.
Oh my god. Are you targeting with the spell?
Well,
Are you targeting with a spell?
mm,
I mean, it's an area of effect.
Lightning bolt?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
know about
but-
this,
but-
mine, yeah.
It's an AoE, but he is a target in the spell. He is. It's not a.
When it's targeted by a
Yeah.
spell. Yep. All right. So spend a spell slot.
I did.
All right, and it was a 5th level.
Yep.
As it shoots towards him, he opens one of the mouths that, like, there's a myriad of mouths around this thing's body, but a mouth opens up specifically where you were going to strike with the lightning bolt, and it eats it, it devours it. As that, the spell is effectively negated, and they are going to regain some hit points.
Son of a bitch. Fine.
What
You
level
want to
was
be a
it? What level was it?
5th?
5th. It's not a good dragon.
Listen, I gotta do something, man. You guys are hurting it.
Yeah? Yeah, he wants to do that again.
Yeah, you guys are hurting it. It hurts. Like you're hurting it. You're hurting it. What about this is so hard to understand?
Wasn't that fascinating?
Ain't it just?
So I'm gonna walk over.
Okay. you just saunter over.
As Zora outstretches her hand and the claws almost seem to enlarge as she's going to use the demon weave.
Oh. Okay.
First, let's see if I hit my attack roll.
Okay.
I don't make these very often.
Oh wait, hold on. You shouldn't be restrained. I gotta take that off you.
I roll that again.
Yeah, roll that again.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
You rear back and you just strike it.
I'm going to spend a 4th level slot on the smite ability, basically, on it.
Yeah, go for it.
I forget, do I apply the effect to me or them?
You. Is
Gotcha.
it DMG effect? If it's yeah, that's you.
3, 4.
Yeah, you rear back and you strike it center mass as it feels it. It's like, what?
As like her hair just like twists around her hand and like making this large claw, she just rakes down the side of it.
It looks at you. You do it again.
But I gotta make you pay.
Alright, is that your turn or are you doing something else?
Those were my 2 actions. My bonus action, I moved around some. That's me.
Okay. Alrighty, it's this thing's turn. Right, Zora. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I need you to make that.
Oh boy.
Also, what was the devil triggered? Have you altered your max hit points?
I have not. No.
Let me do that. You're correct.
You would
I
have
haven't
an
devil
X.
triggered in so long that I forgot.
Yeah. That's
I
not a good
believe it's
thing.
an extra
Gotta remember.
26.
Listen, it's been like literal years.
How do I alter my max? I
Unlock your sheet
Yeah,
first,
what's your
and
max?
then just control scroll on your above your max until it's at the right place.
Yeah.
Or just click on it and type your max.
Yeah, that's what you
Oh yeah, it does.
do. Yeah?
This thing was hit with with lightning bolt.
Yeah.
No, it's
It
a lightning
absorbed-
bolt.
It absorbed lightning
It
bolt.
ate lightning bolt, yeah.
Ah, fuck. I was gonna ask if it took damage. Does it make a save?
Oh, thank God.
Hey, that's 2, right?
There's a threshold it needs to hit before it
I
does
think
anything
2.
to throw you up. That is 2.
Natural 20, 29.
Yeah, you are no longer you are immune to the hungering incarnate.
Yay.
Okay. So now it has its full round of turns again. You know what'd be funny? It's going
I
to.
have a feeling it won't be funny, but go
it's
ahead.
gonna bite failing. You can only self curse so many times, right? It hits.
Alright. So, first and foremost,
Yeah.
I know it's probably useless because a +3 is like nothing in this game, but if I'm gonna be taking a round of attacks, I might as well, on the off chance that it works at some point, parry. I don't have an effect for this, but I have a +3 to my AC.
Okay.
So you have a 22.
I have a 22.
I rolled a 19 on the die. It's gonna hit you.
Yeah, I figured.
You don't know that.
And that is a.
I do.
Actually, no. No, I am not gonna do that. I apologize. That is my reaction.
Oh,
So I'm gonna Iron Body is what I'm gonna do.
there you go. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, you just gave him self curse. Oh,
That's minus 20.
nice. Alright. Minus 20. Alright. Fucking block this overhead. You take 10.
Alright, sick.
It bites
That's
down.
10 less.
Yeah, you take. Yeah.
Yeah.
As it is going to make you roll that strength save. Yeah, that strength save.
Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Because fuck giving you any more health.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna use a devil dice.
Oh.
turn it into 8.
There it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait.
I gained 1 because I hit all my attacks.
Okay.
And I haven't had a turn since then.
Okay.
So I have a plus 21.
Yeah.
Fuck you!
I was about
Kinda
to say,
hard.
imagine you got nat 1.
Yeah, kind of hard
22.
to fail with the 21. You know, the plus 21. Yeah.
Fair,
plus
fair.
21.
That would still be a 28.
Mm.
Ugh.
All right, it's gonna hit you with the claw.
Alright.
It hits.
Okay, I am going to...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reaction, parry.
Okay. That makes your AC.
22.
It still hits.
I figure, but, you know, we gotta try,
Yeah.
right?
All right, I'm gonna roll the damage.
And then I'm gonna Iron Body.
Okay. How many dice you got left?
I have 1 left.
Okay.
So D8 plus 4. I think so. Yeah, because 2 for Disorienting Blow, 1 for Goading Attack earlier. Of Iron Body
You've been marking it
twice.
off, right? So
Yes, I have been.
it should be there.
So 14.
All right. Alrighty. Take this. You take 24.
Alright.
One last claw attack at you, Valen.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Did the parry come in handy?
Hold on.
Either that or they have a 22.
Look at Superbia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they told me not to go back to the old me.
Oh my god!
He double crit on you.
Listen.
He double crit that.
I never listen.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. You're gonna...
So I'm not gonna
Good
bother
idea.
reducing the damage.
Good idea. Alright. You take 69 points of
I
damage.
am going to final stand.
Okay.
So not going unconscious yet,
Gotcha.
which means my devil trigger does not drop yet.
Okay. I gotta read up the final
And I'm
stand.
pulling up. Yeah, I'm pulling it up as well. I think it's called Final Stand. It's something along
Death's
those lines.
Door.
Death's Door.
Shit. What does it do?
Hold on. Control F. Death's Door. Okay. When a character is brought to 0 HP, their consciousness starts to slip away. And decide to steal their will and keep on fighting. If they do so, they enter Death's Door. Until the decision is made, a character can't change it until the next time they're dropped to 0 HP. Disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, saving throws, except death saves. Additionally, you are only able to move at half your movement speed. You can't take reactions and are only able to take quick action, which I assume is a bonus action.
Yeah.
If you attempt to cast a spell, you must make a con save to see if you're able to maintain concentration on the casting taking your entire turn. Each time the character takes damage, they suffer a failed death saving throw. Critical hits, as usual, count as 2. Also, holy shit, double nat 20. Alright. So, got it. And I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
So for Zora...
I
Oh,
was
sorry.
gonna tail attack Zora and Vincent. I'm tail attacking you, Phelan.
You suck. So for Zora and Vincent, Phelan, since she Devil Triggered, has looked like she has been kind of in pain. Devil Trigger, as she told you previously, is something that she cannot do easily, because she is currently injured. But she is now... Her face has gone expressionless, and she looks like she is purely focused. But from the condition of her body, she should not be standing.
So he spins around and slams you into the side of the bridge with his tail, hitting you.
22 hits.
Yep,
Okay.
failed. Believe.
How long does this restrained last until? Just asking.
Oh, until the end of his turn.
Oh, I see. Alright, nice.
Wait, no. You have to break out of it.
Oh, you have to break out of it. Okay,
Yes.
alright, lovely. That's just...
Strength
Incredible.
save at the start of your turn.
Yep. And it has an extra action.
Yep.
It would just be smarter to do that. Damn.
So, I got hit with one attack, so I do fail a death save.
Yep.
So I'll mark that off.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would automatically, that's why I didn't before. But
No worries. It is going to open its mouth, put its hand in its mouth again, and pull out an orb. He's going to cast a spell.
It's alright, you got a spare counterspell lying around?
Dragon,
yeah.
you there?
Yes, hello.
Yep.
Come the fuck up.
Gotcha.
You got a spare counterspell?
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
a counterspell right now.
I can counterspell. I'm sorry, I'm just also trying to make sure my computer doesn't overheat.
No worries.
I love you. You're you're my favorite cat
So
girl,
you're gonna
like
counterspell
ever.
him?
You know?
What was that?
You're going to counterspell him.
Yes, and I used third level slot.
As a reaction, is going to Endless Hunger, eating the counterspell.
Oh, lovely.
Since it had its turn, you can do that. And
I appreciate you regardless for the counterspell. You know, I would have preferred that happen than nothing be tried. You know.
As the whole monster failing.
Okay, so I'm gonna use a devil dice on that.
Okay.
So 74. Because it would be what it was at the start of the turn, and this thing's turn. Yes. Okay, I was at 74. I was at 7 on the start of this thing's turn. 4, 6, 7. I say fuck you!
Okay.
Let's go! I'm really glad I did that, because I would have failed otherwise!
You should have had neutral.
Neutral? Why would I have neutral?
Because of Death's Door.
Shit, you so right.
So roll that again.
I can't fail.
You can't fail?
No, I can't fail.
Even if you now won?
I have a 28. I have a plus 28 right now.
Plus 28? Okay. So he tries to hold monster you. You're able to fight through it. Alright. His turn of lair action begins. As gnawing whispers begin to the voices from underneath the bridge and the voices of the people hungering and desiring something to eat all whisper in your ear as you, and you. Gotta make me get that intelligence save.
Alright.
Fuck.
This would be a new turn. So yeah, I'm gonna expend the double dice.
Lair actions break all like turn things, so it actually isn't
I
technically.
thought it happened at turn 20.
Oh,
like
it happens with
count
initiative
20.
count 20.
Yes, it happens on initiative count 20,
It
but
doesn't count as a new turn.
it doesn't count as a new turn.
Okay. Alright. Well, I am still gonna use 2 of these.
Okay.
Remember, they count as 7.
Nope, they don't.
They don't, because you only go once per turn.
Are they on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Only once per
That's
turn.
why I was concerned about that.
Ah.
Okay, that is a plus 4. So in total, this will be a plus 14. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm going to... Hold on, can I take reactions? Can't take reactions.
Yep, I don't
Nope.
believe so. So, you all fail. Now I gotta do a thing. You know what, Phelan?
Need to make it to my turn.
Well, I'm gonna leave the power. I'm gonna leave it in your hands.
You are a fucker, is what you are.
Roll me. Ooh, that's a broken one. Roll me a d10.
What an honor, y'all.
So let me read out what Non-Whispers does. All creatures of Tao Tai's choice within 120 feet must succeed on a DC, saving throw, or be confused as per the confusion spell for 1 minute.
Are you fucking
You're a
kidding?
fucker, Tao Tai. You're
The
a fucker
creature
is what you are.
doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Cool.
Fail and make me a death saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, because Death Ward or Death Door. Death Door gives disadvantage. That gives advantage, so I was rolling it at neutral.
The death save is neutral.
Yeah. Reaction. Okay. I am going to choose to nat 20.
There you go.
Uh,
I was
That's-
wondering when you'd use it.
I was hoping not to use it in this fight, but if I don't want to die here, I kind of have to.
So now I gotta remember, is there any back effects for coming out of Death's Door? I believe there is.
Death fatigue.
There it is.
When a creature is reduced to 0 hit points, then regains consciousness. By regaining 1 or more hit points, they suffer from cumulative -2 penalty to their attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Penalty can be accumulated.
Alright.
Okay, so I'm not able to take. What was the thing I rolled?
Huh?
What was the thing I rolled on the confusion?
You cannot take your actions. You cannot
Anything
move.
else?
Hold on. Let me just pull it up, because it's just confusing. You rolled a 3, so the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
If a creature is making death saving throws and rolls a natural 20, they immediately recover from combat fatigue. I assume that's supposed to say death fatigue, because I don't know what combat fatigue
Oh,
is.
sorry, I took it from mouth. Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so
But
I don't
you
take
still-
the back effects, but I still can't. I still don't have a...
Action or can't move.
Yeah. So honestly, being alive here doesn't give me much benefit, but hey.
Yeah.
I think I regain a D8 plus my level, or what's the...
1d8
Hold on.
plus 4. No, 1d8 plus
1d8 plus
5.
4.
It should be 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
11.
Lovely, 11 hit points.
Yeah.
That'll go so far.
You did already. Cool.
Okay.
Alright.
Burst of magic, but she's not, and she survives, but as with the rest of you, she's not looking good.
Alright.
And let me remove the free net.
You're right. You're right. I'm gonna go help. Wait.
It's now its second turn.
Don't worry, guys. I got. Oh wait, no.
It looks at Phelan, and it
Mm-hmm.
has this big grin on its face as it will make attacks at you. First, the claw. You're also still restrained.
I am.
You can take. Oh yeah, make that. Yeah, make a strength save.
Strength save?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's just at the start of your turn.
Okay. In that case, I will use a devil dice, which will count as 4.
What it counts for? Yeah. What?
Yes.
Right. No, you're right. You're right.
Because it's my turn.
Yeah.
Strength save. And I'm alive again, so...
Yep. You break
Okay.
free from the restraint.
Ooh, I'm glad I used those devil dice.
Yeah. I don't think you get knocked prone if you go to Death's Door, so get that off of you.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Okay.
It's gonna make a round of attack.
Mm-hmm.
First, block. To hit.
Hit? Okay. Which attack is this?
The claw.
The claw? Okay. You know what? The thing I'll get the most value out of here, with it not having advantage anymore, is I'm going to reaction use the No, I'm gonna need that to reduce its attacks.
Alright, what you doing?
I won't do anything.
Okay. Claws at you, you go down again. I assume you go at death's door once more.
Yep.
You get thrown back to you stand up again. Same deal as before. Gonna make another claw attack. That's a hit.
I thought on its second turn it only had one attack.
No, that was because of
That was because of
No,
an
that
effect
was
Phelan
because
did.
of
Okay.
Phelan's effect.
on its extra turn, it can only do certain things, but it can make. It doesn't have access to big thing, which I have.
I was just curious about last time to this time. That's all.
All right, okay. Also, this is gone.
Yeah. So
this pointer.
it failed?
No, it hit.
Okay. So I fail one.
Okay. It's going to make a tail attack against you. Hits again.
2.
And it is going to bite you. It's a hit.
Phelan is dead.
As Phelan, as you get devoured by the Avatar of Gluttony Tao, you get swallowed. As
Can I
Vincent-
do one last struggle as it grabs her?
Yeah, you can.
I'd like to use all of my remaining devil dice to try and break off the grapple before it kills me. That way it doesn't immediately devour me. Perhaps there could be a chance of recovering my body.
Okay. I would like you, and I'm gonna let you roll the save with the devil dice.
Okay. I have disadvantage,
You do.
but a plus 18. So let's see how this goes. Because I started the turn with 3. Yeah, started the turn with 3. Then I spent 2 more afterwards. So yeah, it would be 5 total.
Okay.
That is a 20. Why is that not? Oh, maybe I forgot to put them in the modifier. That is a 33.
Okay.
As in her final struggle, she cuts the hair that is attempting to drag her in, but the remaining hair pierces her.
Yeah. As Phelan, you fall down, as your form reverts back to normal, or back to what it was before this. It simply chuckles. Ah, foolish child. You cannot fight against nature. As it's going to use its extra action to eat you.
Yep.
Phelan, you are in its stomach.
As it heads into its maw, Zora, Vincent, you see her ribbons begin to turn ash gray,
They're devoured.
like they did once before. all that time ago.
Top of the round. Alex, you
I
suffer
see.
from this acid burning your body, this necrosis encroaching on your body. As it hurts, you feel something's wrong. But you can't focus on that right now. You need to find whatever it is that's in here. And because a certain someone is in here, I want you to roll me a perception check with advantage and add the proficiency bonus again.
Am I allowed to use abilities and such?
Sure.
Eagle sense, on top of what I had mentioned before.
Unfortunately, Eagle Sense, as it pings out, you sense a number of things in this void. But when you reach out to touch it, it's as if it's not there, almost like distance light years away from you, though it seems like it should be right there. As you travel through this maddening, dark void, this abyss, I need you to roll me that again.
Just currently going through, cunning tracker, okay, and what you had mentioned with the... Alright, so that's going to be that with... Okay, and you said to roll it again with my proficiency?
With add your proficiency to it if you didn't already. If you have it in there again, or proficiency, add it again and roll with advantage.
Both and advantage. $29.
As you're like gliding through this endless abyss, you see a light that is very familiar in the deepest, darkest pits of this thing's stomach. Almost like there's a star, in the pits of its stomach.
Alex might smile in this moment, but the damage to her psyche is just causing her to revert back to an old habits. And there's only a murderous focus as she is going to use control burst. Yes.
With like jet-propelled rockets at the bottom of your feet, you launch yourself forward. Shilong, you see Alex sailing towards you.
Oh shit, I do.
Yeah, you see Alex sailing towards you.
She begins to pull out the trident, the head of the trident that she was given in preparation, even boosting just that little bit further with Sky Star, or sending her further. Do I see my target?
You do not. It's just the center of what should be this massive body. You don't see anything.
Then I will continue until I see it.
Oh, Daz.
Yeah?
Real quick. I have true sight.
That's your turn, Alex.
Action. Was the perception check my action?
I'll say no.
Yes or no?
I'll be generous.
No?
I'll be generous.
Alright. Alright. Alex is... her generation is racing against the acid. That's me.
I need you to make me a con save.
Okay. Oh.
DC is 22. Just click the number. Double click it.
Okay.
No, not the dice.
I know. I'm putting it back.
Okay. Add a 40 window.
Nope.
Unfortunately, your body's not getting used to the acid any sooner.
18.
Geelong. Your body begins to burn in this place.
I'm incapacitated, right?
Yeah, effectively.
Can I still talk?
Yeah.
Alright, I see that Alex is here, right?
Yes.
Can I look around?
Yeah, you do. Oh, jeez. As you look around, roll perception.
Alright, so
This will be your action.
that's fine.
Okay.
Let's be done too. Okay.
Double dice.
I'm gonna expend one more devil dice to add 2d4 to the roll.
Okay.
Oh, sick too.
That's amazing. That was amazing.
Sick. Yeah.
So, Shilong, with your vision and your dragon eyes,
I specialize.
you look around, and you do see that there are many things inside this thing's stomach. There are orbs that sort of perforate or like that line the area effectively, which you can assume to be the lining of this thing's stomach. But the reason why Alex probably can't see it is because it's being cloaked by these orbs.
So what I'm getting at is it's the orb.
No. You can probably, from what Data has said, you have to cut it like a bag of holding. On the
Okay.
inside.
Alright.
You don't cut one thing, you cut almost
Alright.
a bag.
Alright, so pop the orbs. Am I correct?
No. Pop the stomach. Cut the stomach lining.
Okay. Alex! Just he'll call out.
I'm just gonna say it.
Alright, you gotta cut open the stomach. Those damn orbs won't let you see.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't really do anything else since I'm incapacitated.
Yeah.
Can I put on my acid resistance?
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, sick.
Alright.
Is Alex near me?
Yeah, she's pretty close.
It's sick. I can give Alex acid resistance as well.
Okay. Sick. Alright, Nico. Love you, but could you get out of my face? I gotta do a thing real quick, cause Shiro, I wish you, you know, understandable, but
I warned you what today would be.
yeah. Alright.
I'm just glad I found it before anything actually happened.
So,
Because if I'd found this like 2 minutes later, I would have just been like, nope, too late.
alright. So we're gonna get out of Feeling's turn. But we're gonna retcon some things. As Phelan goes down for that last time, the gold orb, or the golden flower that was in their bag, begins to spread their petals around Phelan, protecting and healing them. Let's read up what a gold orb does. Let me look at that golden flower. Insert. What? What are you doing? What was that? Yeah, you roll in between 50. You're instantly revived with half your hit points. You are dropped out of Devil Trigger. I'm not letting that not happen. So you're back to your normal hit points, which is what? 280?
218.
208?
218.
218? Okay.
218, yeah.
Which then would be...
218.
You get 109 hit points back. As Phelan...
and I'm not going to try to retcon spending all my devil dice to resist that or anything.
Oh, dang. I don't have a thing for it.
Yeah. I just put it on you guys.
Yeah.
As Phelan...
Yeah. Right.
So, how it would still go, you'd go down, you'd get up, but, unfortunately, it would still bite down on you. And
Yeah, it still gets to make that bite.
It makes the bite now, though. It doesn't just... So I'll just make the bite. And it hits.
Okay.
As... Oh, that was a tail. That's the tail. Take 34 points of damage. And you have to make this strength save. Before you do that, let's make sure there's nothing on you that would affect this. No, you're fine.
Yeah. I am getting a 4th level slot ready to use that. 19. I'm going to use a 4th level slot.
You fell by 3?
Yeah. Or, sorry, 3rd level, not 4th level. So I take 0.
Don't take any. Yes. Yep. So that all takes place. Phelan does not get eaten by the gluttony.
And I will, now that I'm out of Devil Trigger, roll to see if I recover it. Do I have to roll a 5 or a 6?
You gotta roll a 6. Damn.
Nope, that's a 5.
You do not recover Devil Trigger. But, Vincent.
Yeah.
Start of your turn. We're making a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's plus 6.
No.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Alright, well, if you know what, sell your soul to the devil.
Well, you have
Yeah.
your turn.
At this point, I got nothing else.
stop making it. Dude, that wasn't your action.
No, I know. But it now resists Hellfire, which Red Stallion does. So Red Stallion's not a good option right now. You know what? At this point, fuck it, right?
Well, I can help you out. I can help you out if you just let me have my turn. If you just want to hold your action.
It's big enough to where I can go under it, right?
It's coming from underneath the bridge. That's why it hasn't moved. It's like its body.
Okay, so I can't like travel underneath it.
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. As he will say towards Zora, "You have anything that can give me a boost?"
I can get you out of there.
Spot here. No, I can do that myself. I'm wondering if you have anything.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just, I can do that myself. Just wondering if you have anything.
Fortunately, boosting isn't really in my skill set.
All right. I'll try not to die then.
Please don't.
At this point, no promises. I'm going to.
You're about to make. I was already shitty with you today. Don't be shitty on me now.
We're gonna talk about that. Don't worry.
Yep. Yeah, we are. But that means you're gonna survive.
Bonus action, blink. Gonna teleport out of it.
You're in friction. Yes, you are. Perfect. Okay.
And I'm gonna move. I need some. Fuck it. I only live once, or I do anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna overheat.
Oh shit.
Real impact.
Okay. Do it.
Yeah. Alright, so good con save.
Yeah.
Can you take restraint off me?
Yes, I will. It's like my cat's in my way. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, go for it.
Alright. $24.
Oh man.
And misses, doesn't it?
That misses by one.
By one.
That's my turn.
Zora.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action use Font of Magic.
Okay.
Just make sure I'm doing the conversion rate here quickly. Right. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my bonus action to regain a 5th level slot.
Okay.
Then Zora's once again going to wrap her hair around her claw. Where is that? Where is that attack? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Demon Weave. Ah, motherfucker. It's Demon Weave. Forget, do I? Yes. I'm going to choose the nat 20, Daz, and expend a 5th level slot.
Were you one of the people I gave a nat 20 to? You were.
Yes, because it was my birthday.
You're right. All right. You know how to click crit? You know what to do?
Believe so. 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it is in
You go for
modifiers.
shift, but you
Yes,
start-
modifiers.
Yeah.
Critical.
Oh shit, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh. Ow. Okay.
Zora reels back and fucking just slams her fist into this goddamn thing for a massive impact. And now that I've dealt damage, fucking, why do I keep jumping around my sheet? Yep. When I successfully when a weapon attack, I'm going to expend a 2nd level slot for Tortuous Prana.
Okay.
You spend a spell slot, you have your prana take the shape or form of a barbaric torture device. Force the targeted creature, which would be who I attacked, to get a charisma saving throw, 2d8 damage plus intelligence modifier on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one, and it goes up by each spell slot over the first.
Okay. It succeeded.
It succeeds.
Yep.
Alright, well, it still takes half, so. Okay.
So, I'm gonna, 10s are high. I feel a mob coming in. So,
Yeah.
as the torture rack or whatever mechanism appears around
Like
it,
torture screws.
yeah, these
going
screws
into
that try to screw into its body, you notice that the hair on this creature clogs up the screws as he yanks it, breaking it as he has avoidance.
Okay. I need to double check to make sure that I need to make sure double check what I can all do with my extra action part of.
You can do that demon weave thing again. Cast a
Huh?
spell. You can do demon weave. You can cast a spell.
Yeah, cast a spell. I say, staring at its mouths.
Ooh.
I'm gonna punch it again.
All right.
$28,
You hit.
and we'll expend a 3rd level slot. $18 more points.
Yep.
That is my turn. Make sure to take off the devil dice. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm quickly running out of spell slots, guys. I don't know how much more I can keep punching him.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's
Hey, you're doing more than me.
It's gonna make a claw attack against you, Vincent. Actually, no. Against Zora. It misses Zora. With its
Oh.
claw.
Well, I do have like a 19 AC right now, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it brings it up again. He strikes at you again. That one's a hit.
And that means also fire shield.
Yes, it does.
Is it hitting with the maw or
With the claw.
with? Alright.
So, do the fire shield damage? Or do the thing? Sorry. It's. I think I did something wrong with that. I'll fix that. Yeah, you should be down there, buddy. Alright, cool. It's gonna make. So, misses the first block attack, has hit the second one. It's gonna make a tail attack against Phelan.
Don't you see that's roll damage?
Oh, did I not roll that? I did not roll that.
Yeah, you haven't hit me. You didn't do damage.
I did hit you, I just didn't roll it.
Yeah, so yeah, you mean like I meant you like
You're
you didn't
correct.
put the hurt on me.
Yeah, you're correct. You take 33
Oh,
points of
God.
damage. As it's then going to make a bite attack against Wolf.
You didn't attack me.
No, I decided not to attack you with the bite.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay, gotta go.
No, my bad. I should have attacked you. So
So it
That
hits.
20.
hey,
I mean, it wouldn't matter because Gilgamesh.
yeah, I know. That's what I was like. I should have hit Phelan. I'm at 20.
Gonna blink.
Ah! As it bites down at you, Vincent, it misses. I should have failed that shit.
No, never mind. I am out of third level slots because I've just been trying to hit this motherfucker.
And
Never mind.
well, no, Vincent dodged out the way with blink, so he's fine. He's gonna get hit regardless.
I was going to curse of misfortunate and just add give it to Vincent,
And now it's gonna
but I
use
also
tail.
don't know. Like technically that targets the attack, we could still fucking eat it, I guess.
Yeah. It's gonna make a tail attack against you, Phelan.
Alright.
It hits you, Phelan.
Hmm.
Take 27 points of damage, and I'm gonna need you to break the strength saving throw to fight against being knocked prone.
Okay. Nothing I can really do to this. So, we get what we get here.
Mhm.
That's about right.
Yep, you are knocked prone. There's nobody near you to cause a shockwave, so that's fine on that end. And then an extra action. It's gonna open up its mouth, and it's gonna pull out another orb. It is going to. It is going to do that against you, Zora.
Hello?
Right. Is there anything you'd like
Yeah.
to do?
Hello?
Hello. Oh,
Can I
sorry, I
hear?
was muted.
You
I
can do
said,
it.
I
Yeah.
said he's going to pull out a ball, like one of those magic balls, air from its mouth again, and it's going to use it against you, Zora.
What's happening at Zora?
He's casting a spell.
Well, I can't even counterspell it if I wanted to.
You can't? Okay. He's going to do power word stun against you.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Well, I have no fucking
So glad you're in
response.
Devil Trigger. You can
Yeah.
use a Devil Dice.
Okay. I would like to use one devil dice and treat it like 4 does.
Sure. Oh, wait, before you do that, actually.
Wait, does power word stun have a save?
No.
Yeah.
You speak a word.
Just
Oh
the-
shit.
You
Just
speak a
depending on
word
the
of power
points.
that alarms one creature you can see within range, leaving it dumbfounded if the target has 150 hit points or fewer. It is stunned, otherwise the spell has no effect. The stunned target must make a cause your saving throw at the end of each of his turns. On the successful save, the stunning effect ends. My bad. You're just stunned.
Yeah, because that's the thing with power words. They just
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
actually, how much
Cool.
hit points do you have? How much hit points do you have?
Less than. Oh, I have. Like
Maybe?
right now, fucking. I believe it's 76.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you are stunned as this thing,
Cool.
its hair wraps around you, melting with your own hair, and
Yep, no way.
you feel this overwhelming, like this sickening feeling as you get stun locked.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Flare action. It has one layer action left. Oh, that is perfect. Mouth of the Gluttonous Pit. Mouths erupt from the terrain. Make a melee spell attack against up to 3 creatures within 30 feet, 60 feet on a hit. Target takes psychic damage and must make a saving throw. This is silenced. Alrighty. So it's gonna attack the 3 people that are on the field. So Phelan, Vincent, and Zora.
Okay.
I assume, what's everyone's AC?
19.
Zora, yeah. I'm pretty sure I hit you guys. They rolled-
21.
Yeah, 27. Okay.
You said it's psychic damage, right?
Yeah. Do you resist psychic?
I don't. I was checking with Zora.
Okay. So Vincent, you take 29. Phelan.
Do-do, do-do,
29.
do-do, do-do.
And Zora,
Yep.
you take 14. Is that its lair action? Phelan.
Okay. Guys, I have a question. Do I heal it or try to kill it? Or do I heal or try to kill it? Like, heal one of us.
Hmm.
Bro has been focusing you with the big things. Keep yourself up.
You keep yourself up.
I don't think they can.
I
I
can't
think healing
survive.
Zora. Yeah, I think healing
think-
Zora would be the best thing. She's the best one off.
It does a fuck ton of damage, and it's gonna get an advantage on all of its attacks against me next turn. Like the next time it tries to swing at me.
Yeah, you're right. So, Vincent's
I
in a
think
similar
I
spot
just-
as you. I think you
think
just
I
have
just need to
to
try to
go
kill it.
all out. Yeah.
Just murder it.
Alright.
Try to kill it.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna pop a white orb.
I see. I thought it was done.
I didn't recharge Devil Trigger, so
Oh, okay, thank God.
yeah, that's why that was so important, because I had a way to get all my double dice back.
Alright. Remember to mark those as 0 in your inventory?
Yep. So bonus action, do that. Action, we need to make sure of this. I have no way to get any other extra action economy. Yep. As an action, I am going to use the SSS rank of Jormungandr. Jormungandr's Wrath for the first time.
Okay.
Second time.
Yeah, I was going to say, you used it before.
I used it against Ouroboros. Attacks do not count toward Jormungandr's impact skill feature. Yeah. I don't have any effect for this, so I will have to roll them manually. But, to my understanding, and make sure I'm getting this right, Daz, as an action, you can spend 8 devil dice. You choose a target within melee range and roll attack rolls equal to double your proficiency bonus. So that will be 10.
Okay.
Time grinds to a halt as you perform these seemingly infinite attacks almost simultaneously. These attacks do not count toward Jormungandr's impact scale feature. After the flurry of attacks, you force the creature to make a DC 16, 20 now, wisdom saving throw, as the creature takes 2d8 piercing magic damage as well as 1d10 force damage equal to the amount of successful hits. So, if I were to hit all 20 hits, or all 10 hits, it would be 20d8 and 10d10.
I thought I programmed the effect in there. So it's what's the base damage again, sorry?
It depends on how many of my attacks I hit, because I have to hit attacks with it, and it has to fail to save.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do this.
But the maximum it can output is 20d8
Well, no, I was,
plus 10d10.
oh, that's the doesn't for different reason. I'm gonna make an effect thing real quick for it. This turn and Alex's turn are gonna be the defining features of this event. So, spoilers. Hey, shut up. Let me go. Hey, why are you so jumpy? What the hell? Sorry. Let me go again. This baby. And it's 2d8 plus 10, 1d10 for every successful hit. Alright, cool. So there's an effect there, and there's the button.
I see it.
So you're
So for every hit after the first one, I will be clicking that effect on myself, effectively. Okay.
We could also just do... No, not that.
Okay. So I will start rolling attacks.
Yeah, and it's just with Jormungandr, so it should be fine.
Yeah, it's just with Jormungandr. Okay.
Is impact scale a thing?
Nope.
No.
It would have been if I had done attacks beforehand. But
No need to explain. I just wanted to know.
Okay. Okay. One. Why do I have disadvantage?
I have no idea. Hold on. Why are you prone?
I will get up. I was knocked prone, but I will get up before I do this.
Yes, you're right. You're right. You get up, and then you walk over there, and then roll it.
Okay. One. Alright.
That's a miss.
Okay. Alright. And I don't have any more reverse causalities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use a Heart Piercer on this next one.
Okay.
Actually, it currently has a thing where my next attack will be maxed on it.
Yeah. So what we'll do with that then, one of your attacks is going to be maxed.
Okay.
I'm going to say that can only be affected by Heart Piercer once.
Well, yeah. It's a once per turn thing.
So we're gonna...
Oh, wait, that's what you mean. Because technically I could make it be affected again, but technically this is all happening in the same instant, so
yeah,
it's all one attack, but not really? I don't know.
Yeah, no, not really.
You fucking kidding me?
That's a miss. Again.
Alright, double that one.
You have 8 attacks left.
3.
That's a miss.
Okay. 4.
Nope.
5. 6.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
8. 9. 10.
You hit 4 of those attacks.
So I did 4 of them.
And one of them will be max. So it'll
I
be
am going to be using
16.
Disorienting Blow on this. And obviously, the one that makes it so that it can't make more than one attack.
One moment. Okay, so for
This will be...
so you hit 4 of those attacks. So put one of them is going to be the one on the bottom, which is the 16 and the 10 force. So it's maxed.
Okay.
Then 2 of them is going to be click the effect for the 2d8 piercing twice, and
Move
then
them, and then I will press the
wait,
damaging effect once.
wait. There's a save to this, isn't there?
There is. You're correct.
wisdom
It needs
save.
to make a wisdom save. That is not something I have.
I got it. Hold on. Let me just move you up. All right. Whoa! I did that at the 33. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
It fails.
Alright. Let's see what this does.
Alright. Nice.
29 damage.
It is still up, but as you turn to it and you blitz it, the injuries you sustained through this fight is taking its toll, as you're clearly now seeing. It is able to survive the onslaught and able to make out the gap in this line of flurries, just barely to survive.
Okay. So that's action. Didn't cast a spell. It's action. Yeah, no. Valen is putting everything that she has into this.
It is their turn again. That's
So,
their
Can't
turn.
make more than one attack.
Yeah. They look to you, Phelan. They grin, and then they raise their hand up, and then they bring down their maw and bite Zora. It hits Zora.
Blood tether.
Oh. You gonna take
Nice.
the damage?
Yep.
Oh.
Vincent, as Zora gets bitten, you send out a string of blood to connect to Zora as teeth marks appear across your chest. As blood begins to gush from you. As Tao Tai still is going to make Zora make the strength saving throw.
Thanks, Wolf.
Got you.
As Wolf, I assume you go to last stand.
Mm-hmm.
With death's door. Make that save, Zora.
Yep.
I have a con save as well.
Yep, you make that save, Zora. This is for the physical person. You still have to make that save if you were attacked.
I have a
dice, bro.
I have a strength and con save on my screen.
Oh, it's a strength save. Why do you have a con save?
If you have devil dice, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Being swallowed.
I'm gonna spend one and treat it like 4.
Are you concentrating on something?
No. I don't believe so.
No, you're not. X out the
didn't think so.
concentration save.
Say again?
X out the concentration. Or the constitution. Just get rid of that one.
Okay. Wait, why does it say auto fail for the strike save? What?
Because you're stunned, you auto fail the strength save, but you can still roll the charisma.
All the con save was for the powered stun, but you didn't need to roll that at the moment.
Yeah, the con. Oh, con? Charisma? I don't remember. But yeah, when you're stunned, I'm pretty sure you auto fail.
Yeah, you auto fail strength. And
Oh, that
Is it auto fail or disadvantage? I forget.
I'm not gonna bother spending a devil dice on that.
yeah, well, click the roll button still so that it's not just there. Yeah, you auto fail while you're stunned. As Zora's body gets lifted into this thing's mouth, and Zora gets eaten.
Screaming fucking... Like, so most of Zora can scream, just fucking screaming expletives at it.
Yeah. Scream. Bloody murder. We should call it last stand. Alright, yeah. Alright, last stand.
Might actually be making a deal next turn. Well, maybe.
Zora, you are grappled by this thing. And
Cool.
You are swallowed.
Yay.
Alright. It has its extra action. It can't attack, but it just still casts a spell. Because it looks to you, Phelan.
Mm-hmm.
It opens its mouth after swallowing Zora. As it's going to cast Starfall.
Wait, so it's able to make an attack and cast a spell on its second turn?
Extra action.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And this is not an attack. This is just a thing that happens. You create a violent star shower. When you cast this spell, as a bonus action in subsequent turns, you can bring down stars on a creature of choice within 30 feet of you. Each creature struck by a star takes 3d10 plus 1 radiant damage. 5th level spell.
Okay.
As is now concentrating on Starfall. As a number of stars escape its mouth, as it's going to drop a star on you, Phelan.
Alright.
take
Wait,
19.
do I not get to?
There's no save. It's like magic missile.
Oh, okay, got it.
As you take 19.
I don't have anything to do anything against it, so that I will go into Last Stand again.
Yeah.
This is my third time.
Yeah. Failure refuses
I'm
to go
taking
down.
an injury after this fight.
Again. Again. Alex, the acid still strikes at you, but since you're close to Shilong, the aura that is generating around you is protecting your body. As you pull out the trident,
Okay.
Alex.
Alright, I have a con save, you said. Well, I see a con save on here. Am I to roll that?
Yes. Oh, because you put a controlled burst movement on yourself, so yes. You succeeded.
Alright. As
You control the fire still.
Alex is going to push to the edge and hold the trident, the head of the trident with one hand and her wrist with the other, and just drag it along the edge of its stomach to tear it open.
Alright. Alex,
Mm-hmm.
I need to do me a number of things.
Mm-hmm.
Could you roll me 44?
Ten.
Alright.
Or rather, 1441.
Nope, 10.
10.
So, I need you to roll me 14d12.
Say that one more time.
14d12.
14d12. That's 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Wait, fuck, I was wrong.
Okay.
So sorry. Roll me,
Uh-huh.
roll me 10d10. My bad, sorry.
10d10. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone outside.
Everyone outside.
Give me a second.
I don't know if I count as one of those anymore.
Well, Zora,
No, you
You're
don't.
currently inside.
well, Zora, as you were swallowed, something funny happens.
Oh. Oh, ha funny or god damn it funny.
No, haha funny, like legit funny.
Okay.
Just gotta... As Alex, as you scrape this trident along its stomach using the extreme speed of the burst movement, Han, Shilong, you're able to move again. You're able
Oh, fuck.
You're able to feel your body again, as you feel like there's a disconnection happening once again. As, for the briefest moment, you feel like, yes, I can get out of here, I can help Alex. Why is there like a shaking? As if you feel like this world is collapsing in on itself or about to implode on itself. Everyone on the outside, as this thing begins to laugh. Ha! I told you! A force of nature cannot be... No. A force of nature can... Not...
Bit of indigestion.
No! No! As he begins to just cough like...
She's an acquired taste.
Oh! as its stomach and the many mouths begin to cough all over its body, begin to cough rapidly, and it almost like he's trying to get a frog out of his lungs, as all of a sudden his body, his head, his mouth lurches up as his mouth opens up like a gigantic door from his chin all the way down to where the ocean is. The ocean itself opens up underneath all of you, and he begins to throw up aggressively. As bones, treasure chests, ships, long forgotten artifacts that have been inside this thing's stomach, destroyed and withered by this thing's organs and destructive digestive juices, begins to launch forward as these orbs of pure energy and light launch outward. As Shilong, Alex, and Zora, you are all launched out of this thing's mouth, stomach, as this thing begins to just cough over and over again as he takes a lot of damage.
Something wrong? Was I too hot for you? I'm afraid the very shadows of this island reject your nature.
The evil gluttony will come back. I'll be back. It'll just take a while. You can't get rid of the force of nature.
Shut the fuck up.
No. I think it's time you go. As, Alex just reverse grips the trident and begins making a set of hand signs and takes a deep breath and uses Hano number 3.
You spell the charge for it? Good. As, real quick.
And yeah.
Wait. You didn't target.
No problem. Oh no, I was gonna drag the dice onto them.
Go for it. They fail.
Come on.
You didn't drag it on, but I'll drag that on.
You're right, I didn't.
But I dragged it on. As you throw this massive fireball that erupts into a tornado of flame, he screams out as, flying from his eye, you see what seems to be a gem that you grab quickly, Alex, as
just teleporting to it, grabbing it.
As this whole area begins to shriek and wail, as the very fabric of reality begins to fall apart and crumble beneath you all, as, just for the sake of it, Alex, you see Phelan hurt. Shilong, you see Phelan hurt as well, as you both go to get Phelan as she has been fighting for her life out here. As you both left, you help her up. Vincent, you see Zora, you help Zora up. You all help each other get back to the portal you guys came from, as this world, this plane of existence begins to fall apart. Guys, that is the end of session.
Phelan's gonna fucking pass out now.
I'll carry you.
Zora, you probably, at being thrown up, Zora probably fell out of Devil Trigger.
Yeah, you.
I'm out of Devil Trigger too.
I get to get carried by the two people I love. I'm not gonna complain.
Shilong's got you.
As small
Oh,
cutscene.
Don't you dare use that heal anyone but yourself.
As a small cutscene happens,
Mhm.
in the distance, as your sister Arya pulls this door open, a flooding of these orbs rush outward and strike into the many residents of the city. Some fly further away to different parts of the city, or of the island itself, mainly going back to the main area, the center island, where your sister Kyra was. As she sits down with a man, an orb enters his chest, as he takes a very deep breath, and he begins to cry. Remorseful, regretful tears of ever forgetting the person you love. Yeah, that is what we're gonna end session. Officially end session.
Yay.
You guys did a really good thing. You guys are awesome.
Mhm.
Re-level?
No, you stupid.
No. What? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You think we're leveling for this?
I don't know.
This is
roll
optional.
for
You don't get to level from
Should I-
optional
should
shit.
Should I roll for recharge?
Was it optional? What do you mean?
Oh, okay, no, this wasn't
This
optional.
one wasn't.
Yeah,
This was not.
yeah, I was about to say.
But what I mean is, you don't level from fighting the four evils.
No, we don't. Yeah, exactly. It's like I figured that wasn't the case. It's like yeah, we're leveling in a bit. Like enjoy level 13.
Yeah, should I roll for recharge?
Yeah, roll for recharge. So,
Oh yeah, I gotta do it too.
no,
Damn.
no.
Damn.
So, I hope this shows you how very dangerous the evils are. There are 3 more on this island.
You're right. We should fight another one right now.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. We've already begun preparations for at least one more. With my brother.
Glad I have a
Oh,
purple.
goody.
I have a purple orb right now. What's the one? Wait. What's the one that refills your devil dice? Is it purple orb? Is
White
that-
orb.
what is it?
White.
White orb. It's really glad I have a white orb right now.
Secondly,
Does he
uh,
drop a green orb?
actually, yeah, he drops a few things actually.
Can't wait for Zora just to have take it like just sit down and have an existential crisis for a while.
Yeah, you guys.
No, I'm leading Zora out at that point.
I gotta give you a bunch of stuff actually, because it's still technically a demon. So you guys get double. You guys not double. Well, actually, you all get double dice for killing the 4 evil, one of the 4 evils. So your double dice are back to full immediately.
Oh, sick.
You got a shard, which will come into play next session.
Oh shit, the MacGuffin.
Yes, actually. And I'm gonna give you guys your red orbs. I'll do that on while session is still going. Well, it's still recording, so that it's on the record that I did it.
My charisma got attacked there.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, after you destroy that thing, your charisma back to normal. That's what I said. Write it down.
Okay.
It's back to normal. It was just the fact that you're in this very cramped space, claustrophobic, and it was very. You're used to being alone, but not alone in a place that is actively trying to digest you. The mental toll is strong.
Oh yeah, shit, I have 2 white orbs.
Well, look at you. Well, good for you.
I have an effective gold orb in case it came down to that.
So MVP of the session, obviously Alex, but I'm gonna give it up to Phelan.
We're taking the most
That's not new.
punishment.
Giving up to Phelan.
Good job. Good job, Carol.
I'm so
Hey.
sorry.
I
I wouldn't have been focusing you if you didn't do the things you do. You're so good at, you know.
it got
You know what's,
it got
you know what's
it got
wild?
significantly harder whenever I would eat my spells.
What?
Well, that
So a fuck
Yeah.
up thing is,
yeah.
I was specifically not doing the big things in the beginning so that aggro would be spread, but it still targeted me. And then I was almost dead, and my only hope was to devil trigger and start doing big things.
So at the start,
And then it started targeting me more.
so at the start, I rolled before session even happened. I rolled the dice to see what I hit first, and it was you. So it's like, who am I gonna hit with the big thing? It was failing. I did disperse the other attacks, but then failing to. But that big, the mouth, the bite thing, it's rough. Also, another fun fact about Tao Tai. You had a third phase that we never got to see.
I'm glad.
Good.
The four evils
so
are like
fun.
legitimate, like big
I
problems.
understand they're legit. I'm so mad this motherfucker he just eats my spells if I decide to throw them at him. God.
So you should be happy that doesn't happen again. None of the other four evils do that.
Are they gonna have some other spell immunity?
No,
Yeah.
not really. The only one you really have to worry about is Udrek. But
The
other
people
than that-
inside were safer than the people outside.
Yeah,
That's what Han DM'd me, and he was so fucking right.
Yeah.
correct.
I would have
Also-
been able to fucking absorb elements, the acid, but
If it would come down to it,
Ain't shit I could do.
if you had still been in the thing's mouth, like on my turn, Cheer, I was gonna vortex warp you out.
Seb, what's
Appreciate
this?
you.
Seb, what are you posting, chat?
So the big thing that I really wanted to do, I wanted to eat all of you, because it had a one-day thing where if everyone was inside of it, it could literally launch you guys out like a cannonball.
Did you
Hurt
Question:
you.
Was there a way
Time
for
to turn.
me to get out of there?
No.
Oh, okay.
There was no escape. That's why Sebi had the MacGuffin to actually
Uh-huh.
escape.
Okay. I was curious on if there was a damage threshold of some kind.
Oh, on the outside, yes.
Yeah,
if
that's what I meant. I know I was
okay.
incapacitated.
Okay. On the outside, yes, you have to do 150,
Okay.
which I thought Phelan could do, but then Phelan missed there.
It had a 25 AC.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I'm happy.
And
I probably could have saved my I probably could have saved my net 20 for something.
Christ.
no, you did good. Also, and as far as what I was doing, I was timing every
Yeah.
turn.
But
Hey.
I probably could have saved my net 20 for something else. I'm happy using it here to punch the fuck out of it.
Yeah, no?
I didn't time round 2 failing, but round 3 onwards, I timed.
Damn! Look how fast I was in round 3.
No, round 4. No, round 4, when you made only a perception check.
Damn! I'm speed blitzing, man.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. It took him 3 minutes and 40 seconds to make a perception check.
Well, yeah, because there was also questions, and I counted, like, it's not like I was there pausing, unpausing. I counted the entire round, because that's a part of the round.
But
Well, a part of
thank
the turn.
you for
Yeah.
coming to session.
You too.
Some of you.
Oh, hi, Nico.
Yeah, I mean, Nico's just been here bothering me. Have a good one. Session 103.
Bye, VOD watchers.
Bye.